the moment 5 Ottawa area men found out for sure that they had won $60 million. CTV's Annie Bergeron-Oliver joins us now with that magical moment. Annie.
Well, Michael, these 5 men have been friends for years, and they buy a lottery ticket every draw. This week it was Brian Redmond's turn, and he almost forgot. It's a good thing he didn't. Take a look at the moment the group knew they had hit the jackpot. In this security video, you can see Brian and his friends walk into the Mr. Gas in Orleans. The group hand over their ticket in a plastic envelope, and a few seconds later, big hugs all around. Even the gas attendant can barely contain his excitement. You can see the group going back to look at their ticket, comparing it to the winning numbers, just to be sure there wasn't a mistake.
I started to cry instantly.
We heard the horror stories. We don't want to be those. So it's just taking the time and processing it and making sure that we do the right things and we keep each other's head aligned.
If they split it evenly, the men will each get $12 million. Asked what they would do with all of that money. The men said they don't know just yet.
Well, taxes, of course, first and foremost. I mean, what are they going to do with all that money? Well, first half of it or more goes to taxes, and then you can start thinking about other shit.
Sink in before making any major decisions, but a new car or a new boat might be an option. Now, according to the OLG, most group members
not really.
are still
It's like 55% that goes to taxes.
Jobs, but early retirement or a new career, those are options they're thinking about. Michael?
Wow, that video of the moment when they
Canada has no taxes on lottery? What?
Yo.
Probably except for Quebec. I think Quebec has something called Lotto Quebec, whatever, and they have like a lot of. Wait, I'm confused, chat. Is this true?
Ticket in the
I would be screaming and running around and calling all my friends on Twitter. Maybe I'd call you guys.
Oh, what is this?
Now to the man who nearly made a $273 million mistake. He bought a lottery ticket, a winning lottery ticket, but he left it at the store.
Guys, I almost did the same thing. It was for a bit more, but there's one time I had the media share, right? And I almost forgot to wake up in the morning, dude. Holy shit, dude.
And thankfully, an honest cashier came to the rescue. Now they're reunited.
So I can relate to this.
Have the story. Hey, TJ.
Okay, Stray, get this. This man says he has not held a job in 15 years. And he still doesn't have a job this morning. But after you win $273 million, you go from being unemployed to now being retired. But he left his retirement fund on the store counter. Lucky in more ways than one.
I still don't think it hit me totally, but it feels good.
54-year-old Mike Worski is the latest man to join the multimillionaire club. Overnight, cashing in his winning $273 million Mega Millions lottery ticket.
My mother, she was sitting 5 feet away from me, and I told her, and she said, "Get the hell out of here, you're lying."
But this mega moment almost never happened.
I bought tickets, and messing with my phone and putting my money away, 2 hands. So I set the tickets down, thinking I was going to pick them up and walk out, and I just walked out without the tickets.
Worski was answering his cell phone after purchasing the tickets, and he accidentally left them behind at this convenience store in New Jersey.
Well, I have a question, chat. Chat, let's say that he picked it up. He wouldn't get anything, right? If he cashed it, because it's not him who bought it and shit, right?
The last person in here buying lotto, and his tickets were here on the counter. So I put them for safekeeping under our register.
Quick check cashier Phil Campolo held on to the tickets and gave them back to Worski when he returned the next day.
There's not many people that are honest like that.
ABC News exclusively reunited Worski with his Samaritan savior.
I don't want to get emotional on camera, but I can't ask for a better friend. And I'm sure we're going to be friends.
Very happy for you. I'm very happy for you.
Sure, man.
Worski's life is now forever changed by
how about you give him some
that they both believe was fate.
I'm going to give him something, yes, but I'm going to keep that private.
Okay, one fascinating part of this he did address, and this is a moral question for you all. He got divorced in October. Okay? His wife supported him for 15 years while he did not work. What is the right thing to do? I've had the whole studio upset about this. Huh? Is that
Nothing. Give her fuck all.
Difficult question?
Is it? I don't know. So I've had all kinds of arguments with people. What's the right thing he should do?
He's got to
Send her some flowers and some letter, dude. That's about it.
give her money.
He's got to,
Of course.
He should,
He's supposed to give the friend some money.
Yeah, he should give the guy who got saved the ticket, and then he should give his wife 20% after.
At least 20?
20, huh?
15 years, or at least 15% a
I'm going to
year.
go with half.
Oh, wow. Woo! George?
I'll go between the two.
Okay. Why are you always playing it out? This is not this week with George
Simplord.
You're always playing it down the middle.
That's not down the middle. He's got to give up some cash.
Okay.
You said half, I shivered.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking
Okay,
out.
half is pure simplordness. All right, next. That was good though, guys. I actually enjoyed those videos, dude. I don't know why, dude. It's kind of cool to see like a yeah. Okay, next. Is this a good video too? What is this?
Are you winning, son?
Okay, we're not gonna watch this. This looks kind of weird. Jeez, that was so loud. Broke my ears. Wait, what about this?
Next story is about a moment
Chat, let's do like this as I'm done.
people daydream about hitting the lottery jackpot, being handed that big check. The dream came true for an aunt and her nephew in Nova Scotia. They won Chase the Ace. But when they saw how the winnings were split, well, that's when things turned sour. Gary Mansfield picks things up from there.
Aunt?
Ace of Spades? It was all smiles after Barb Reddick and her nephew Tyrone McGinnis picked up their big win, $1.2 million Chase the Ace jackpot. But it didn't take long for things to turn sour when both were handed separate checks for $600,000.
Chase the Ace winners is going to court. I'm taking him to court. It was my ticket.
Why's that?
Because I bought the ticket. And now he's trying to lie and say I said split. I said split with the 50-50, not with no Chase the Ace. I'm taking him to court. I'm getting my lawyer tomorrow.
Both names
What?
are
Shut
on the
the
winning
fuck
ticket.
up.
Reddick says she only agreed to split the consolation prize and not the jackpot.
What?
The ace withdrawn.
Ah, shut
I put
up.
his name on the thing. I told him for good luck. Now he's lying. But I'm taking it to court. I'm serious. I'm getting the lawyer tomorrow.
Whose name was on the ticket?
Me and Tyrone.
You and Tyrone's ticket?
I put his name on the ticket for good luck.
Why did you do that?
Because he's like a son to me. He was.
Organizers
Oh, he
say
was!
both names were on the winning ticket, but the phone number was
He
McGinnis's.
was!
Bernice Curley says when she called to notify the winners, no one answered. So she called the Gaming Commission the next day.
I thought for simplicity reason that maybe if I wrote them each a check, it'd be easier. They were perfectly fine with that. They thought that would be easier for everybody involved. So I split the check evenly and wrote them each a check.
The McGinnis family says Tyrone drove to Marguerite, filled out the ticket, and put his telephone number on it. But his aunt says she put her nephew's name on the ticket only for good luck.
Yeah, he was lucky, but not for $500,000.
You don't think he deserves it?
No, I don't think so.
Both families of the winning ticket left Marguerite in separate vehicles, and the next time they'll see each other could be in court. Gary Mansfield, CBC News, Marguerite.
Jesus, dude. What a fucking witch.
xQcL.
Wait, there's a conclusion to this.
Tonight we can tell you the chase is finally over. A family feud and legal battle
Mr.
over a
Cow, I love
$1.2
you.
million
Thanks for
Chase the
streaming
Ace jackpot
xQcL.
has been settled. CTV's Kyle Moore tonight with more on how a woman and her nephew have agreed to split the prize.
57-year-old Barbara Reddick and her nephew, 19-year-old Tyrone McGinnis, arrived separately at the Port Hawkesbury Courthouse this morning. But after 5 hours of meeting behind closed doors together, the two came to a mutual agreement.
The terms being that of the $611,319.50 at issue, Mr. McGinnis will receive $350,000 and Ms. Reddick will receive $261,319.50.
Bringing Reddick's total winnings to more than $800,000.
I'm taking him to court. I'm getting my lawyer tomorrow.
The mood much different more than 2 months ago when Reddick and McGinnis arrived to collect the more than $1.2 million Marguerite Chase the Ace jackpot.
I put his name on the ticket for good luck.
Why did you do that?
Because he's like a son to me. He was.
Reddick claimed she gave McGinnis money to buy tickets, but says there was never any agreement to split the big prize. When they were given separate checks, the lawsuit was on. But today, those feelings changed, according to Reddick's lawyer.
What a greedy fucking
Satisfied with
witch.
the terms of the settlement. It was reached mutually in order to avoid further court proceedings and to bring this matter to a final conclusion.
Last month, Nova
Sure,
Scotia
bro.
Supreme Court Justice Patrick Murray decided to freeze McGinnis' share of the winnings and instead offered a date for mediation. After some discussion, both parties agreed. How they came to the agreement today is unclear. Both lawyers didn't take any questions from media, only offering a joint statement.
Both parties are looking forward to putting this matter behind them, and there'll be no further media comments made.
Sure.
To a family feud that attracted national attention. And Steve, both Barb Reddick and Tyrone McGinnis declined comment this afternoon. They both
Sure, man. Okay, that's a big cap. If you wanna. Okay, what is this? Why are all the videos so loud? Oh, because this is loud. Okay. What is this?